Would you regard that as one of the best wins of the season today?
Well, let me start with a few things besides basketball. I really respect Gorge and obviously his career and everything he's done. And when I was crashing and burning about 2 months ago when this season started, he was a coach that reached out to me and we had a long chat and just stayed positive with me to get through the beginning of the season and just not go home. And I really want to thank him for that. Personally, I did, and he's a hell of a man. This game, for us, on the road, anytime you win in this league, this league is just no joke. And you take every win and you cherish it, and we just kind of concentrate from one game to the next game, and we just do the work. And these guys continue to show up. I think some people left us for dead about a week ago when Magne got dinged up a little bit. But the guys that are in that locker room and our staff and the people back home in Tasmania, this is a state win for the entire state and the people back at home. And we're going to keep fighting. And great credit to these guys. I'm really proud of them.
Was it a plan tonight to go so hard from the three-point line, given that AK was out and they've got the likes of Reed and Craig? Was it always a premeditated plan to try and hit them hard from long range?
Did you hear it? I can't hear any of that, to be honest with you. It's all garbled. I'm sorry.
Scott, he asked if it was a premeditated plan to hit them from deep, considering Joe Reed's presence on the inside.
No, we're just playing our basketball, our style of play. We're, rallying around our defense and being aggressive and forcing turnovers and speeding teams up. And it's regardless of who we play, we roll out the same guys and we do the same thing night in and night out. And I continue to challenge these guys. Obviously, they didn't shoot it very well from the three line, but we're aggressive. We're here to take a swing at everyone, and that's kind of our attitude. And we might be a little undersized, but then we have some advantages in some other areas.
And hopefully this one comes through a bit clearer. The man beside you, Josh, he was clutch tonight, and that shot late in the fourth quarter really helped seal the win, didn't it?
I think everybody contributed things that helped us win tonight. Some of those shots won't be as open if Sammy Mack doesn't have 20 points in the first quarter, if Jack McVeigh and Clint aren't knocking down threes, if Fab's not dominating the boards, getting us offensive rebounds. It felt great to have my shot start firing it in, but it's a team effort, and a lot of those shots aren't there if those other guys on the court and on the bench aren't doing their jobs.
Thanks, guys. That's it for me.
Sorry, guys. Congratulations on the win. David Gavin here from NCA Newswire. 22 from 42 from that three-point line. Did you realise that was a record for this season? And what was behind that in particular today? Was it a tactic, or was it just you guys were hot?
We've been working extremely hard. My coaching staff has done just an amazing job the last 3 or 4 weeks to get our offense kind of straightened out a little bit, and the ball was moving and it's finding life, and it's fun to play that way, and we're creating some turnovers and speeding teams up. So all that is a factor, and some nights the ball goes in and sometimes it doesn't, but our defense travels with us wherever we go and allows us to stay in games and fight through things that aren't going so well. And tonight we just happened to shoot the ball obviously extremely well, and we're obviously thankful for that, but it's not a plan going into a game that we're going to shoot X amount of threes. It's just more about the last 3 or 4 weeks we've just done an enormous amount of work on the offensive end of just ball movement, spacing, getting guys involved. And again, I think the big thing for us in the last 3 to 4 or 5 weeks maybe is just guys are really just zeroing in on their roles and feeling comfortable about what they have to do to make this team go and what they can contribute on and off the floor for us. And it's been a huge growth period for us.
And you mentioned it has been a huge growth period with 5 wins now in the last 6 matches. The defence has obviously been a platform, but how does that help shooting like tonight in terms of, how does that, and it might be a better question for you, Josh, how does that help you, that defensive platform?
That team has 3 very good guards, good bigs, top to bottom. That's a very, very good team, and we're playing in their arena. But like Coach says, our defense travels, and you look at all of our games, with maybe exception of one or two, we bring our defense with us. So it makes us extremely dangerous when our team, which is full of very good shooters, once those shots start going in and we're getting stops, it makes us very dangerous.
And just one last question from me. Now that you're really making a push for that Final Four, Scott, do you think that you could, how do you assess the team at this point of the season?
Well, I think internally we have our mindset of what we're doing here, and we have never talked about the ladder or where we are and what's ahead of us other than the next game. That's kind of been our mindset. To me, it was about building culture this first year, finding the right guys to represent the state of Tasmania the right way, put a product on the floor that we could be proud of, get high character guys to go play as hard as they possibly could. And we've said all along that we'll see what happens when it's all said and done, but we're here to take a swing at everyone and play as hard as we possibly can. And I don't look at the ladder, to be honest with you. It is what it is, and we'll see where it goes.
Thanks for your time.
Anytime. Thank you.
Anyone else got some questions?
That was easy.
You're next, boys.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.